Hello there, my name is Mark Banfield. I'm Chief Revenue Officer here at Logic Monitor. I'm here today to talk to you about how to leverage IT automation, SaaS-based applications, and cloud to put your customers first in a COVID-19 era. So, three things we're going to look to achieve today. First of all, we want to provide you some interesting information from some research that we've done about how IT organizations and IT executives in particular are responding in this current crisis that we live within. The second thing we want to do is to provide some suggestions on practical suggestions on how you as IT executives can take action to cope better. And lastly, we'll give you a little bit of information about how Logic Monitor is helping organizations in doing that. So first of all, a little bit about Logic Monitor. We are a observability monitoring platform that helps organizations all over the world to monitor their critical infrastructure and applications to provide a better customer experience and a better employee experience. And a little bit more about that later on. First of all, as I mentioned, we've just completed a study called The Evolution of IT. It's a very large study that we've done with more than 500 IT decision makers from all over the world, including down in Australia and New Zealand, where we're presenting today. And we've asked a range of questions to understand how people are dealing with the current crisis, how they're dealing with their IT in the current environment. And we're going to share some of that information with you today. And if you go to our website, logicmonitor.com, you can download this report, and there's a wealth of information there that's really interesting and very valuable. So I'll start by saying this, which was perhaps one of the most interesting takeaways from the report, a sort of overarching takeaway, is that 84% of global IT executives are responsible for ensuring a positive customer digital experience, but 2/3 lack the confidence in their ability to do so. So that's quite a stark statistic there, is that increasingly organizations all over the world are very dependent upon a digital transformation and a digital experience. Their customers are now interacting with them digitally. And that's even more the case now in the current COVID crisis, where it's frankly the only way you can interact with your customers and your employees is through digital. But it's quite stark there that 2/3 of the executives that we surveyed really don't have the confidence in their tools and their systems and their processes to be able to provide that compelling, positive customer experience. So, do you lack confidence with your infrastructure's ability to withstand a crisis? Well, from our research, only 36% of global IT leaders feel that their IT infrastructure is very prepared to withstand a crisis. Also, 39% of IT decision makers feel very confident that their IT department can maintain continuous uptime and availability during a crisis. So clearly very low statistics and low percentages of people that feel that they're well ready to cope with potential crisis that could happen in their IT. And we also know just how catastrophic an IT outage or something that goes wrong with your IT infrastructure can be, both on your employees and your customers. For employees, it means no productivity. It means they can't operate. It means they can't do their job, which therefore impacts the running of the business and impacts your customers. And for your customers themselves, if you're dependent upon